Well, now, just a single day, Bengaluru has reported 10 new COVID-19 positive cases. And what is even more shocking is the fact that 9 of these 10 new cases have been reported from Hongasandra in the city. And all the 9 individuals were primary contacts of patient number 419, who is a 54-year-old migrant worker from Bihar. And this news has left the residents in fear and panic, with patient number 419 turning into a super spreader in Hongasandra. Meanwhile, BBMP and health officials immediately swung into action and began identifying the primary and secondary contacts of all the infected individuals in Hongasandra. And accordingly, health officials have now quarantined several people who were contacts of the infected individuals. And this particular area, Hongasandra, has now been declared as a containment zone in the city, and the authorities have also seized the auto in which patient number 419 was ferried to clinics and hospitals across the city. And all shops, including those selling essential items, have been shut in Hongasandra as patient number 419 had visited these shops in the city. Our correspondent Prajwal Prasad has this report from Hongasandra.
Here at Hongasandra, and now the details coming in stating that one of them have gone ahead and tested positive for COVID-19, and after that he's also come in contact with 9 other people too, and all of them have also tested positive for COVID-19 too. And right now this is how the entire vicinity looks like, because completely in this entire area all the houses have been sealed off, and the BBMP officials have already vacated all the residents in this particular area too. And you can clearly look at it that that was the auto in which this patient number 419 was traveling usually, and he also usually used to go to a place to buy essential commodities as well as groceries too, to go ahead and cook food for the needy as well as the migrant laborers. And therefore now you can look at it that a few of the condiment shops in the area has been entirely sealed off as well, and even the auto driver as well as the owner of the condiments too have already been taken in by the BBMP officials, and after the swab testing has been done, they have already been quarantined at a hotel too. And now you can look at it that along with the health department officials and the BBMP officials, even the chemicals has been sprayed over here completely on all these roads along with the DDT powder as well. And therefore now all these residents who were here, say around 100 to 150 people, have already been shifted to, and moving ahead on this side, on the opposite side as well, when we are clearly panning across, this is where some of the residents are staying, but the BBMP officials have clearly instructed them to go ahead and stay indoors as well and not to come out of their residences too. But this is, looking at it, this definitely seems to be quite risky as well over here. And all said and done, the authorities are making sure that all sorts of action will be taken over here, and all the preventive measures and safety measures too will be taken too. And also now leading towards the road or towards the Hongasandra main road itself, you can see that the entire, this entire road has been sprayed with DDT completely, and also makeshift barricades have also been put over here so that nobody would be coming inside the area. And the officials have also instructed these residents of all of this particular area not to venture out of their houses and to stay in their homes itself. And apart from that, there are also several lines too which has already been put over here, and the entire area as well as the zone has been demarcated completely by a red line which has already been applied by the health department officials along with the cops as well. And you can clearly see that this is the demarcation zone from where the people will not be allowed to enter, or else neither any of the vehicles too will not be allowed to enter as well. So this clearly goes ahead and shows the light that this is quite serious over here. And the officials have also instructed the people not to touch anything over there, and they're also still trying to trace the contacts too, because tracing the contacts is very important, because these 100 people who have already been traced, it is being stated that they are secondary contacts, but also if they have gone ahead and met other people, then it will turn out to be completely risky as well. And the cops have done this work immediately, but kudos to the alertness, and they have traced around 9 people who are primary contacts who have also tested positive now. And patient number 419, now it is being learnt that he was also going ahead and working as a cook too. So more and more details are emerging from this particular case, because this patient number 419 will go across and become the super spreader over here, just like patient number 52 in Nanjangud. So all said and done, they were all living in a very congested space and a cramped space too. So this is an area of concern which the BBMP officials will be thinking about, and the security too has been heightened in this particular area. With camera person Ravi, Prajwal Prasad reporting for News 9, Bengaluru.
Well, now going ahead, the state government has also cancelled the license of a private clinic which had treated the patient when he displayed the symptoms of the virus, but had failed to report this to the authorities. And that particular clinic on the right side of your screens is the same clinic whose license has been cancelled by the state government.
We are here in Hongasandra, and after 9 positive cases were reported from this ward, the BBMP has already gone ahead and declared this as a containment zone 2. And looking at it, we are also seeing several officials from the health department as well as the BBMP going ahead and visiting the area, and nobody is being allowed to enter or exit this particular area. And residents are being sent inside as well, and there is also a zone which is being marked too. And apart from that, you can also see that they are putting off barricades as well. And these barricades are only for the safety of the residents of this particular area too. And security too has been heightened, but they need even more ample security in this particular region. But apart from that, clearly going ahead and looking at it, we're also seeing several ASHA workers too who have come in here to go ahead and conduct tests in this particular region, because from what we understand, even in Bapuji Nagar as well as Padrayanpura, as the number of positive cases which was reported was on the rise, they got in the groups of ASHA workers to conduct tests on all these people in this locality, so that once tests are also conducted, then the BBMP would be able to go ahead and assess the ground situation along with the health department. So the teams of ASHA workers have finally come in here at Hongasandra too, and they will go ahead and survey the area, and they will also go from door to door asking whether people have any sort of symptoms of cough, fever, cold or flu as well, because this is definitely the need of the hour as well, and this is a precautionary measure which all of them need to take too. But apart from that, we are also seeing that an entire hospital, a private facility, has also been sealed off too. So going ahead and looking at this particular hospital, it is being learnt that patient number 419 had visited this particular hospital here in Hongasandra, called as the Venu Hospital over here. And this is Dr. Venu Healthcare Hospital, which has been seized as of now by the government of Karnataka, and its license too has been cancelled because there was no sort of responsibility which was displayed by them. But apart from this, patient number 419 has also visited 3 other hospitals in the entire city too, and this is turning out to be quite a cause of worry for the government officials. But apart from that, he had also come in contact with an auto driver as well as the owner of a condiment shop who used to supply groceries for him, where he used to go ahead and cook meals for over 100 laborers, mainly from Bihar. And this particular auto driver has also taken him to all the hospitals, and he's also gone across the city for the past 3 to 4 days too. So this in itself is causing a lot of worry among the BBMP officials here, who have been trying to go ahead and track as to where this person has passed around, and also they're trying to go ahead and trace the primary as well as the secondary contacts too. And the street in Hongasandra where this person was living in, along with the other people, has also been declared as a containment zone, and hundreds of people too have already been shifted off from this particular locality, and they have been sent to quarantine centers. With camera person Ravi, Prajwal Prasad reporting for News 9, Bengaluru.